Mom, I can't do my math homework. I just don't get it. I'm no good at math. I hate math.
I've always considered myself a good mother, but when it came to my son Billy's math, I was at a loss. It wasn't that he didn't try, but he kept falling further behind and losing confidence. Then a friend told me about Math Made Easy DVDs. You can order any subject from arithmetic to fractions, percents, algebra, even calculus. Concepts are simplified in an entertaining way, so students enjoy learning at their own pace, in the convenience of home. It's as easy as watching TV. Best of all, it's affordable for everyone. Listen, end the frustration. Call Math Made Easy. Call now for a 30-day risk-free trial. 866-598-MATH. Most students forget at least 50% of the year's schoolwork over the summer. And with Math Made Easy, your child will be prepared to excel in math this coming fall. Call now, 866-598-6284. Or visit us at mathmadeeasy.com.
From New York to the world, the depth, the thinking. John Batchelor.
The vast battle theater between the Hindu Kush and the Atlantic Ocean. We focus now on the civil war in Iraq, launched after the exit of American troops, and the rise of the Islamic State, the taking of the city of Mosul, and pushing on towards the gates of Baghdad.
The John Batchelor Show, weeknights 9 to 1 a.m. after Mark Levin, before Red Eye, where New York comes to talk. 77 WABC. 77 WABC presents the 8th annual Imus Golf Outing at the beautiful private Edgewood Country Club in Rivervale, New Jersey. Join Imus and his crew on Thursday, September 24th for a great day of golf, lunch, dinner, prizes, and a night of comedy with Rob Bartlett that you don't want to miss. All benefiting the Imus Ranch Foundation. Log on to WABCRadio.com and register today. Brought to you by Adler Foot Care of Greater New York, making sure your feet are fit for 18 rounds. 77 WABC.
The following program does not necessarily reflect the views of WABC Radio.
Hey girl, what's up? I know, it's 1 a.m., so what are we doing? Oh yeah, let's totally go to that place. I love that place. Wait a minute. What is that? No, shut up for a second. There's like a light in the sky, or a bird, or something. Oh no, oh my god, it's getting closer. Oh my god, it's gonna hit me! Ah! It's an angel. Really? Oh my god, it's Frankie Russo. Yep, it's Frankie. I know, I thought he was a janitor at the local boxing gym too.
I guess you're half right. What's up, girl? Oh no! I did it again! I messed up my coordinate system!
Hey guys, it's the Frankie Russo Show, and here's Frankie.
How you doing out there? How you doing? Welcome to RussoNation.tv, home of America's Team.today, and this is yours truly, Frankie Russo. Woo! Got a great show for you tonight. Great show. Major shout out, Mark Ruman of Who's Saving Who? The organization provides disabled veterans with service dog training and equipment free of charge. You gotta go to GoFundMe.com/B4NWG. You gotta donate to Mark Ruman. His organization is Who's Saving Who for Disabled Veterans. Great organization, and he spoke at this event by Brooklyn Young Republican Club, President Brandon Washington. Great event. It was amazing. 800-848-9222. Social media, Twitter and Facebook. Twitter's Frankie Russo 1. Facebook is Frankie Russo 443. Send me a shout out. a message during the show. Tell me what you think, and I'll shout it out live over the air. Okay? We're streaming live right now. You go to Frankie Russo Show. You click on the YouTube link. The link on the Ustream link. And you see me live over here. Frankie Russo Video YouTube channel. Tell your friends. A new Frankie Russo initiative. Join America's team and get a t-shirt. With 77 WABC's Love Me Hate Me Kid from Brooklyn, Frankie Russo. Discounted membership fees with t-shirts. Discounted merchandise and events with interesting news and updates. Join America's team with 77 WABC's Frankie Russo. Brooklyn Tea Party meeting coming up in the fall. I'll announce the date next week. Frankie Russo Prep Show. We did number 80 tonight. It was great. And I'm going to start off with this little article, and then we're going to kick to the calls. We're moving tonight. 800-848-9222. I ran into this article called Blind Faith by Paul Spearing. Why do many Islamic terrorists in the United States, what do they have in common? What do many Islamic terrorists in the United States have in common? They all attended mosques run by the same group. And why authorities don't seem interested in finding out why. I don't know why. According to Paul Spearing of the Hoover Institute, property records show the mosque attended by the terrorists who killed 4 Marines and a sailor at a base in Chattanooga, Tennessee, is affiliated with the same Islamic group as the mosque patronized by the Boston Marathon bombers and the 9/11 hijackers who attacked the Pentagon. Yet federal investigators have dismissed any possibility that the Tennessee mosque was a source of radicalization and support for the terrorist Mohammed Youssef. The trustee of the Islamic Society of Greater Greater Chattanooga, like the Boston and Virginia mosques attended by other terrorists, is the North American Islamic Trust, NAIT. Just for your information, in 2007, the Justice Department designated NAIT as an unindicted co-conspirator in the largest terrorist financing case in American history. Furthermore, according to Paul Spearing, it goes further. These mosques controlled by NIT, Islamic Society of Boston, where a dozen terrorists have worshipped, including the Marathon bombers and most recently ISIS-inspired terrorists who plotted to behead Boston cops. Islamic Community Center of Phoenix, another one, where worshippers included 2 ISIS terrorists who attacked a Dallas area event and planned to shoot up the Super Bowl. Really? Then we got Dar al-Hira Islamic Center. I got that right. Where some of the 9/11 hijackers worshipped, and get this, they got help obtaining IDs and housing following on the heels of the Fort Hood shooter. Unbelievable. And several other terrorists who have attended the mosque just outside of Washington. In addition, after the 9/11, the Pentagon even invited the Dar al-Hira cleric, unbelievable, who ministered to the very hijackers who torpedoed the military headquarters to an interfaith luncheon. That same cleric, Anwar al-Awlaki, name sounds familiar. He's a birthright citizen. That's right. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And Paul Spearing goes on to say, and I'm going to take some calls, NAIT holds title, the North American Islamic Trust holds title to more than 300 mosques and has helped finance more than 500 Islamic centers in America. I must insist that none of them preach hate. Are you kidding me over here? 800-848-9222. This is 77 WABC's Frankie Russo, and we're going to kick to some calls now. I'm going to Chris in New Jersey. What's poppin', Chris? You there?
I'm over here at this Hillary Clinton headquarters, right? And I'm over here and I'm listening to these endorsements. It's not all the foreigners. She's getting endorsements from this side, right? She's got endorsements, right?
Let me hear.
From the Slippery Elm, right, supplement company, right? The Chamois supplements she's got. She's got another one that's on the shopping network, right? And,
Really?
Oh, yeah.
How much money?
Oh, yeah.
How much money is she donating?
Oh,
Is she getting
money,
donating?
Right?
Maybe she's donating or she's getting.
she's got a set of Clinton Bang-'em frying pans, right?
Right.
They're coated with Mythomania, right? Certified that nothing will stick, right? And she's also got this Rodham water slide, right? Guaranteed to be the slipperiest by Ronco.
Unbelievable.
And you know, she's got a law firm helping her out with all these endorsements, right?
Okay.
It's called Lowball and Lynch.
No, I get it.
Well,
I
gotta go.
No, I
Bob
get it's
Dylan,
a joke.
Bob Dylan's over here singing. You know.
I got you.
Yeah,
Yo, turn that up,
everybody
son.
gets
Turn that
stoned.
up. Let me hear it. Unbelievable. It's Bob Dylan, right? Bob Dylan. My brother, thank you for the call. Thank you, Chris from Jersey. 800-848-9222. It's the Frankie Russo Show. You got to join America's team. With 77 WABC's Love Me Hate Me Kid from Brooklyn, Frankie Russo. You know, it's crazy. They're talking about this Iranian deal, you know? This fake deal. They're making them no economic sanctions. Let them have it. Obama goes, let them have it, right? An article, Free Beacon, from the Washington Free Beacon, you know? Iran spending on terrorism. This is statistically significant. Very interesting. Hezbollah, 100 to 200 million per year. Syria's Assad regime, 3.5 to 15 billion. Wow. Shiite militias in Syria and Iraq, 12 to 26 million. The rebels in Yemen, 10 to 20 million per year. Hamas, tens of millions per year. Insanity. These people are officials of the Iranian government. The President of the United States, that fake, illegal president, that Muslim from Indonesia, is perpetrating, running around as the Shah of Iran. The truth be told, he's the Shah. If this don't prove it, I don't know what does. 800-848-9222. I'm kicking to Rick and Yonkers. What's going on, Rick?
Hello, Frank.
What's up?
What happened today with the Saudi Arabian guy and all his entourage just before 9/11, that's an insult to the country. Isn't it, Frank? I think it's an insult.
The Saudi Arabia guy, which guy are you talking about? Because the Saudi Arabia guy was talking
I
about,
don't know
he's
his
concerned
name.
about, what are you talking about?
He had an entourage. It was on Channel 7 News.
I didn't see it.
He had like 1,000 limousines.
Right.
And they were going to Washington. And he catered to his ass.
Oh.
And, I'm sorry, Frank. Just before 9/11, I'm sorry. That really angered
Well,
me.
my brother, the truth be told, you know, the Saudis are at war with the Iranians. You know that, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm not down, you know,
But they
I'm
blame
with
the
you on
Saudi
it, brother.
government for, you know,
I'm
paying
with you on it,
for
brother, but understand
911.
something. Understand something now. The
Frank,
Saudis.
Frank, we gotta watch our ass.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
I hate to use these words. I don't usually do
Did
that.
you see? Did you hear the article I wrote from Paul? I read from Paul Spearing, the
I did not. I didn't
NAIT,
hear that,
the
Frank.
North American
I'm talking
Islamic.
to my wife. I'm sorry.
Oh, you didn't hear it? Oh, it's unbelievable. The
Frank,
North
what?
American Islamic Trust holds title to more than 300 mosques and has helped finance more than 500 Islamic centers in America.
That's disgusting,
The
Frank.
mosques according to all investigations that I've read, statistically significant from the 650 Fifth Avenue building, the Blind Sheets Mosque, Muhammad al-Anoudi, Musa Abu Mazouk from the Hamas, they all, there's a breeding ground of terror.
Frank, I remember the Blind Freak. You know, the Blind Freak was no good. That's what his real name should be. He was blind.
Do you know he was a defendant on the assassination of Anwar Sadat?
Oh yeah, I know that.
Did you know that in his, I said this once before, in his 50 charges that when they finally caught him, he was on 3 terror watch lists. He married an American Muslim convert. He was supposed to be deported according to what's his name, McCarthy? McCarthy, the prosecutor.
Oh,
it was
God,
egregious errors by immigration that he got in. He got over 500 counts. One of his counts was an assassination plot of Mubarak.
Well, I didn't know that either.
Mubarak? Are you kidding? Mubarak is an American ally. And guess who threw him out?
I didn't know. I don't know everything.
Who threw Mubarak out?
But Frank, we have got to pay attention in this country. We are.
So how we doing, Rick? You want a beer?
Wait a minute. You had a drone going to.
You got hit with a drone today?
No, the drone landed into the tennis thing.
You know who got hit with a drone? My brother Curtis over here.
There goes that thing again.
You know my brother Curtis got hit with a drone?
Did he really?
Yeah. I couldn't believe it. He showed it to me. He showed me the thing and everything.
When
unbelievable.
He got hit with it? He
got hit in the neck.
Really?
Yeah, unbelievable.
There was a plan that way?
I have no idea. I at first I didn't believe him until he showed me everything. I just was like, this is unbelievable.
Tell you if they're big enough.
That's unbelievable what he did. Craziness, right? So what's
Frank,
going on? What else?
Crazy. You think I'm crazy?
Hey, we're all nuts. Huh? It's 1:20 in the morning, right?
Frank,
Come on.
I'm not nuts. I love this country.
I love my country.
I do not like 9/11 being disappeared in his news.
Hey,
well.
You know something, my brother? It's craziness, right? And it's come out. You're talking about 9/11, right? U.S. District Courts.
It's a couple days away. It's not that far away.
Did you hear what U.S. District Courts ruled in 2011? 2012?
I didn't hear that one either.
Iran was behind the 9/11 attacks.
Well, if they were behind it, why are we making some goody-goody two-shoes?
That's what the whole point is. They're killing thousands of Americans, and we're getting rid of the sanctions, and they already have. If you believe Lee Smith's article, if you believe it's statistically significant, they already have the nukes or have nuclear capability.
You know what, Frank? I tell my wife this all the time. I want to go my father's way. My father's way was tough and kick-ass.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, yeah.
There goes the dang.
Give him a beer.
Drinking. There you go. There you go, Frank. There you go. Why do you do this to me, Frank?
Come on, man. We're having fun tonight.
No, I'm not having fun. I mean everything I say. I want to kick some ass out there.
I know, it's really bad. You know, I ran into this guy, Mark Brumit. He created this organization called Who's Saving Who?
Yeah,
and the organization provides disabled veterans with service dog training and equipment for free. I mean, this guy is really top-notch. Great organization. We're trying to help him raise some money.
My father had shrapnel on his leg from World War II.
Really?
And he showed it to me. He said, Rick, I couldn't even get it out because it's too close to the veins.
Yo, man, unbelievable.
Frank, I'm not a joke. I
know you're not.
I'm not
I got juice in my cup.
Guy.
What you got going? I got juice. What are you drinking?
Frank, it's got nothing to do with that. I really mean what I say.
I know you do. So do I.
I love this country. My mother loves this country. My father loves this country. You know, Frank,
God bless him.
God bless him. Why?
What happened?
Why are you laughing at me?
I'm laughing with you. I never laugh at you, son.
You serious?
Every day. I live with you. Frank, they love you over here.
I love you as
you got so much love. The board, the community, they all love you.
Oh, Frank. God, I'm really serious.
I know.
I mean, I love this country. 911 killed me.
Unbelievable.
And when I watched all that on TV, it killed me.
Unbelievable. Horrific.
Frank, serious. People were jumping out of buildings.
I know.
And today they act like nothing.
It's true. You're right. Because what's really going on now, look at the economy, right?
Exactly. Look at the president.
The economy's about to implode. I believe it's going to implode after September 11th, after this week.
Frank? I'm on food stamps.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Hate. My father would hate a person on food stamps. He used to tell me that. Anybody on food stamps, no good.
Well,
But
my brother,
am
quite
on food
frankly,
stamps
is...
'cause I can't afford anything anymore because this country's bringing me down.
Yeah, my brother, there's over 9... I'm sorry. I feel... I don't know what
That's
to
what
say.
I'm saying. I'm a real person, Frank.
I know.
I'm not just one of your callers. I'm a real person.
I know, my brother.
And my wife, she had 2 cancers, and I'm going through hell here. And I'm trying to sell my house. I can't even sell my house. They want escrow. They want this. They want. I can't survive in this world.
Well,
Frank.
Rick, you got a brother here in Frankie Russo. First thing, okay?
Yeah, but Frank, you don't understand. I want to buy a house in Newburgh.
Times are hard, bro. Over 90 million people are out of the workforce.
And I'm one of them.
Right. They got more illegal immigrants in this nation, conceivably. It's statistically significant, than unemployed.
Yeah,
over
Frank.
50,000. It's over 50. I think it's 50. Let me look at the number. The Drudge report. Let me see their numbers. It's crazy. I was looking at the number of women out of work. It's unbelievable.
I respect the hell out of you, Frank. I really do. I know you play the card game with the drinking and this and that.
What card game? What are you talking about? I play no game.
Drinking the beer.
56 million women not working. 56 million women not working.
My wife hasn't worked since her father got paralyzed.
Crazy.
This is what I'm saying, Frank. She hasn't worked, and when she did go for work, she traveled like 3-4 miles looking for a job. There was nothing there, Frank.
Unbelievable. There's nothing there now. That's for sure.
There's nothing there at all.
It's
And
crazy.
everybody says, "Oh, there's jobs out there. Look at how many jobs Obama's made."
They're all part-time jobs.
It's all crap, Frank.
Rick, man,
I'm a real person. I trust me. I was a working person.
I know.
I worked all my life. I worked for 42 years.
My brother, I hate to cut you off.
I know you hate, but Frank, please don't play the drinking game. I'm not that type of person.
I hurt your feelings.
Person.
I hurt your feelings. Frankie Russo hurt your feelings.
Did a little bit because
I'm sorry.
I know.
You
I
make me
had
feel
a couple
bad. I
beers,
thought
so
we were paisans.
If I smoked a couple of joints, they can make fun of me.
Well, I'm not making fun of you. It's 1:20 in the morning. I don't never make fun of you, bro.
Frankie, I love you as
I do too. I have the world of respect for you, my brother.
But I'm really, really hurt, man.
I'm sorry, bro. I really feel bad. You make me feel terrible.
No, don't feel terrible.
Yeah, you're crying on the air.
Love you.
I haven't moved
now
yet.
You're gonna say,
I got people waiting to come on the air, and I haven't moved
Frank,
because
I'm
you got me
sorry,
feeling
I'm
really
sorry.
bad now.
But I hope nobody puts me down.
I never
I'm a
put you
real
down.
I'm a real person.
I know you
I'm
are.
not.
I feel bad because you're a good guy.
I'm not a good guy. Well, I am. I'm a good
Right?
person to everybody.
I try to
love
do the right
everybody.
thing with people, right?
I do all the time, Frank. But I still get shitty on. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's okay. But Frankie Russo's got nothing but love for you. You know
There
that,
goes
right?
the thing. See, Frank, you shouldn't do that. But Frank, you're a great
Yeah,
person.
you gotta watch. My call screener says you gotta watch what you say. The four letter words.
He's right. But I'm so excited about it. I'm so lost. I'm lost, Frank.
I know a lot of people are. I feel
Yeah, a lot of people are, but you're not hearing from the right people. You're hearing from people that are working. You want
not hear from everybody.
Yeah, I know, Frank. I know. I'm sorry.
No, you're a good guy. I enjoy talking to you. And please, don't feel bad. You can always call Frankie Russo and talk if you feel down. Please, I don't want you to get down. I try to stay up because a lot of things, it's crazy, the stuff that we're reading every day,
Frank,
right?
That's what I am.
So I
love
try,
to
at the
stay up.
show, I got to stay positive because that's how we do it. That's how America goes, right?
Yeah, well, I don't know about now. But
Well,
America
obviously,
used
it
to go
don't
that
look good
way.
for us as a nation, as a people.
You agreed with me. Frank, you're a
Are
good
you
person,
laughing?
I'm
Are you
sorry.
laughing?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, so I'm moving now. I got to go.
All right, Frank. I like you. You're a
God
great
bless
guy.
you.
All right, God bless
Don't
you.
go crazy on me now.
I won't.
You promise?
I promise.
Can we? If I gave you a beer, would you be mad at me?
No, if you gave me a joint, I would. I would definitely be mad if you gave me a joint.
If I gave you a beer, can we give him a beer? Let him cheer up a little.
Give me a beer. Give me a beer.
Please.
Come on. There you go. What's the ice about? I don't put ice in my beer. All right, Frank. I'm sorry. I left you so
God
long.
bless you, man.
God bless you too, Frank.
800-848-9222. Thank you, Rick from Yonkers. Before we go to Bubba, I'm going to kick to Tom in Manhattan. What's poppin', Tom? You there?
It's Frankie?
Yeah, what's up, Tom?
Yeah, it's Tom from the Bronx here.
Hey, what's up, Tom?
Yeah, I'd like to say that the insanity in Europe,
oh my
all
God,
the refugees
you could thank your radical Islamists.
Well,
you could
wait a
thank
minute.
them.
No, wait a
Your
minute.
friends.
I'm talking about humanity here. They should. It's too bad that Europe doesn't have a portion of Africa, that they can actually give refugees a chance to go to an area where they wouldn't be harassed or have to move out of their own environments.
I mean, do you understand what's going on in the world?
It's insanity.
Why do you think these people are? Why do you think these people are migrating? What are they?
All right,
where do you
minute.
think
Now,
they're coming from?
Wait a minute. They're migrating because of the wars that are being
by who?
Promoted by big capitalist money.
Capitalist money?
That's right.
Hey, Tom.
It's capitalist money that's harming the situation, and they're telling
capitalist
these leaders,
money that's harming the situation.
Oh, you get those resources. These lollipops live on this land, and there's resources.
Hey, what
do
I know?
You're
the cat that calls me up and talks on behalf of the PLO.
No,
so what
wait
do
a
I
minute.
know?
No, I'm talking about it in humanity. Humanity. It's not PLO. It's humanity.
I love humanity. Quite frankly,
but it's
some
humanity.
Listen,
that don't you have people that don't have a place to live. It's
Come on,
disgrace.
bro.
It's an ultimate disgrace.
Come on, man.
And then these same people don't have any solution to the problem.
Tommy, you got it wrong. You gotta get on the right side first. You gotta get on the side of America.
I feel like I got it right, Frankie.
You're on the wrong side.
No, I'm not.
You gotta get on the side of America. Then you're on the right side.
I am on the side of
You're
America.
on the side of those radical
It's not this insanity that's going on.
You know, Hamas got now a UNC.
It's big capitalist money that's causing this problem.
Yeah. You want to talk about money? You want to talk about money? You really
want to talk about humanity. Humanity.
You're probably for the nuke deal. You're probably for the nuke deal.
All right, listen.
Are you for the nuke deal?
Listen.
Are you for the nuke deal? Answer my question.
You want to know about the nuke deal?
Answer my question. Do you support Iranian nuke deal?
Let me finish, Frankie.
Do you support the Iranian nuke deal?
Nah. How about the Rosenberg years ago?
I'm going.
Hello?
Hezbollah. I'm going. Thank you for the call. 800-848-9222.
Frankie, you still there?
Yeah, I'm always here.
that the Rosenbergs was set up.
Listen.
And I think the Congress at that time conspired to get the nuclear secrets to Russia.
Tommy, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm going to Bubba. I'll talk to you later. 800-848-9222. This is the Frankie Russo Show. What's up, Bubba?
I still think
Frankie, all the humanity, Frankie. All the humanity. What was that caller talking about in the last caller before me, Frankie?
Oh, I felt so bad for the guy. I had him on for forget it. I thought he was crying. I felt bad. I mean, that's Rick from Yonkers.
The last caller.
Tom from, I don't know. He's the PLO guy. He's trying to tell me about the refugees. Then I think about all of the illegal immigrants in America. We got the borders wide open. People come and go as they please. Crime everywhere from these illegal immigrants. I was looking at an article. They did a sweep in California because of the sanctuary cities. They won't enforce the immigration laws. They did a sweep, and they got 246 illegal immigrants. And yet California gives these illegal immigrants driver's licenses. Are these people nuts? Undocumented people? You might as well give the terrorists the bombs too while you're at it. Right by the sun. This is crazy.
Well, that's why they call it the left coast.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. You know what happens over there? Everybody's liberal. Oh, give it to them. Give it to them, right? But once those radical Islamists, I hope it never happens, but if they blow up a building over there or something, they're going to be calling for the nukes, nuke the son of a guns, do this, blow them up. That's how they are. Until it happens to them, let them come to New York and see the two buildings get crumbling down. Then if that happened over there, forget about it.
That's true, Frankie.
Am I right or wrong?
You're right, Frankie. They're hypocrites. They're hypocrites.
Well, I don't want to call hypocrite, whatever. I mean, it's just the way it is. Unless they experience this thing, they don't care. They're liberal. Let everybody grow, give it to everybody. We're 18 trillion in debt. Give it to them.
Well, I like to give it to a lot of people myself, especially on Labor Day. I'm going to be laboring away, let's just say, with some friends.
Oh, yeah? What have you been doing, Bubba? You always got something going on. What's going on now?
Just getting that.
I got to watch you because you and Hillary made some moves with Iran that helped Iran skirt their sanctions with the European countries. They come to you. They say, we want to do some business with Iran. Could you help us with these sanctions? While Hillary Clinton sits in the freaking Secretary of State's office, you all are supposed to stand for something.
Not an angelic laugh, Frankie. Isn't that an angelic laugh? I love that laugh.
You like
that? Hillary is going to be on the Home Shopping Club.
I heard.
She's going to be panning off our little skillets that we are selling, the Clinton flip-floppers.
Touche.
Yes, that's right. So we're going to make a mint out of it, Frankie. We're going to need it for our defense fund. Our defense fund, because it looks like it's getting a little hot here, Frankie. It's getting a little hot here, a little humid, Frankie.
Quite frankly, my brother, I believe this month, many statistically significant, many shadow statistic economists are claiming
Frankie,
that there's going to be a huge global collapse because of all this global debt before September's out. And I believe it's going to be after September 11th. We're going to have a major economic problem here in this country. And we can thank the policies of our legal president, Muslim from Indonesia. Who the hell knows? It's going to come out that he was born in Indonesia. And, Barack H. Obama was a Christian to get elected. And then once he got elected, the stealth jihad of him came out. And now he's giving Iran a nuke. He's got ISIS running around, right, Bubba?
Oh, yeah.
He's got ISIS running around. Yeah. Look at ISIS. ISIS over here. ISIS over there. Look at ISIS. Yo, if ISIS wasn't around, who would we be talking about?
That's true.
Who?
Let
me ask you a question. Yeah. Who would we be talking about?
We would be talking about Al-Qaeda and friends?
Iran.
Oh, boy.
Iran's giving Hezbollah $100 to $200 million a year. Syria, 3.5 to 15 billion. Shiite militants in Syria and Iraq, 12 to 26 million.
Calm down.
Rebels in Yemen, 10 to 20 million. Hamas, tens of millions, and rockets and weapons. These are surrogates. Afghan Taliban.
Lions and tigers and bears, oh my, Frankie.
So what are we talking about? This is a global terror network. So ISIS is a subterfuge because Iran is the El Jefe.
Wake up! Frankie, I like that terminology.
Wake up! Bubba, thank you for the call, man.
Well, Frankie, one thing before I go.
Go ahead, I got to move.
Remember Kurt Schilling?
He's a pitcher for the Diamondbacks. He beat us with Randy Johnson.
Oh, yeah, besides that. Something I read in the paper today, ESPN suspended him because he did a tweet comparing radical now, Islam, to Nazis. And
he's right. He's right.
I know he's right, Frankie. And they suspended him. Then they brought him back, and then they suspended him for the rest of the year for something else he did. But the initial outrage to them was because he said radical Islam is compared to Nazism. So what's so wrong with that, Frankie?
Bubba, you're 100% right.
I don't get that.
Thank you for the call, man. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you, Frankie, and once again, the Who's Saving Who Foundation, the Great Worthy Foundation. I donated it to myself. I donated some money myself to that foundation.
Great organization. Thank you for the call, Bubba.
Thank you, Frankie.
800-848-9222. I'm kicking to Petey in Great Neck. Then we're gonna go to Joey in Manhattan, and then we're gonna move the rest of the night. I'm under 25.
Frankie, how are you?
What's up, Petey?
Great show once again.
Thank you, my brother.
Frankie, I like to talk about a couple of things. One thing is, we need the next president. Hopefully, if it's a Trump or somebody, we need term limits on all of these politicians. Okay.
Great point. I love that. That'd be great.
We need to do this immediately. Term limits, because we got traitors of the nation. They're called Democrats, not Democrats. Democrats.
How do they vote for that nuke deal, the Iranian nuke deal? How?
You know what? They don't care about their country. And I'm leading up to another subject. You know why they don't care about their country?
Why?
Because they're getting paid off.
By the Iranian
off by
lobbyists?
Everybody for voting the right way, for voting the way Obama wants them to vote. They get paid off. If they're good little boys and girls, they get paid off. That's why we need to straighten them out. And we need no more campaign financing anymore. 3 national debates on TV, and that's it. If you want to be elected, and then we'll make up our mind. No more of this campaign financing. All they do is waste most of the year begging and making phone calls.
Petey, talking about campaign finance, what do you think about this lady, Elna from Queens? She sent me a text message. And she says that she don't want no Canadian to be in the White House. She doesn't want. She says everybody. She says Ted Cruz should be vetted. Bobby Jindal should be vetted. Marco Rubio should be vetted. She claims everybody should be vetted. What do you think about that?
She might be right. I really don't know. I really don't know, Frank. I don't dig in that deep, but I can tell you one thing: we're in deep trouble in this country. I mean, we're so far gone. We're a socialist country. It's heartbreaking, and like.
Hey, Bernie Sanders voted for the Iranian nuke deal.
Who? Gillibrand.
Bernie Sanders.
Oh yeah. You got Gillibrand too.
Yeah.
I mean, do we have to beg these people? And by the way, any Democrat out there, it's about time you stand up and throw out any person, any Democrat that's been there for over 10 years or 20 years. Throw them out. If you're going to vote for a new Democrat, at least vote for a new Democrat. Primary them out.
Absolutely. And we got to watch these establishment Republicans too. They're just as bad.
Exactly. I'll throw them all out. Wake up! Republicans too. They shouldn't be there. Wake up! It's all like us. It'd be a better place. Believe me.
Wake up! Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Petey. Great call.
Oh, by the way, Frankie,
Go ahead, my brother.
One thing. American Pharaoh choked. I know that.
Yeah, I heard.
You know what? No. A horse is not a machine. So
there you go.
I think the track was a little deep that day. If you looked at the track, the footing,
right,
it was a little deep. Maybe he got tired out.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks, Frankie.
Thank you, Petey. Thank you for the call. Thank you for the update on American Pharaoh. 800-848-9222. Petey from Great Neck was talking about American Pharaoh's run in the Travis in Saratoga. 800-848-9222. I'm going to Joey in Manhattan, and then I'm kicking to, we'll see. What's going on, Joey?
Hey, Frankie, how you doing?
What's up, my brother?
A couple of points. Ronald Reagan gave us this illegal immigration problem. And number two, wait, hear me out.
You're blaming Ronald Reagan?
I
understand.
Whoa. Ronald Reagan wanted to bring in more white English-speaking immigrants, and it backfired on him. So now
I don't know what he wanted to do as far as
he wanted to bring in the Irish.
I know that. Abu Halima, I had talked about this a couple of weeks ago. Abu Halima came in through the amnesty program. He was in Germany.
What does that have to do with illegal immigration as a whole?
Right. He came in through the amnesty program in the 80s, and he had to just fugazi his way through as a farmer, an immigrant farmer, and that enabled him to stay there. Okay. And he ended up becoming a chauffeur, and then he ended up being a major perpetrator of the bombing of the World Trade Center in 1993.
Now, another thing. So, what's the difference between the IRA and the current terrorists of the moment? As a matter of fact,
Joey in Manhattan. Joe, listen. I love you. I respect you. Call me up. There is no comparison.
A terrorist is a terrorist.
There is no comparison. They're radical Islamists.
Are
you kidding, Joe? Do you want me to go through the numbers with you? I went through the whole show with Iran. The Global Terror Network. Do you know what kind of money that we're talking about? We're talking about, you know how much money they give Assad in Syria, just for example? They give them between $3.5 billion and $15 billion per year They front the Syrian government. And they're the reason it's statistically significant, according to Kenneth Tillerman and all the data that I've accumulated, that Benghazi, the cover-up in Benghazi is not the video, it's not Al-Qaeda. Iran is behind the killing of the 4 Americans. And they covered it up because it would destroy what Obama's doing right now. Capiche? Oh my God. 800-848-9222. You know, I can't have a conversation with someone that wants to tell me the IRA is like these radical Islamists. I just can't. I don't understand that logic. I try to talk about it. I don't get it. All right, we're going to kick to Tommy in Manhattan. What's poppin', Tommy? You there?
Like Coral. By the way, yesterday, it's now 2 days ago, in Flushing Meadow Park, a drone was flown in, which I'm sure you were cognizant of.
Right.
Now, where's the FAA? Where's the NTSB? Where's the NSA? And where are the FBI on this? Allegedly, they had some teacher that flew the drone.
Right.
That's domestic terrorism, number one. Why isn't this individual in an orange jumpsuit?
It's crazy.
Number one.
Right.
Number two, okay, with all these agencies, these bloated bureaucracies, including the FBI, where the hell are they? I mean, that's a no-fly zone. When you look on a flight map, Frankie,
okay,
you see a ribbon. It looks like a zebra stripe over structures. Those are areas that you're not allowed to fly over under any circumstances. Okay? Now, what would happen if you had several thousand in the stands when this thing occurred?
I don't know. So what do you think about all this? I don't know what to make of it. What do you think about these drones? I don't know what to make of it.
Yeah, well, the FAA should have some type of regulation on it because it can't be. There's too much stuff going on. And by the way, I'm certified IFR and VFR.
Wow.
Okay, you know what that is. Instrument flight reference and visual flight reference.
So you know about all this, you know about all the what's going on in the air.
Technical stuff I know all about. And the FAA is such a bloated bureaucracy. By the way, you know who used to run it? Dashiell's ex-wife. I mean, these people are, they're infatuous.
So what do you make of it? I mean, what do you make about this drone? What do you think it indicates?
Well, what would happen if, God forbid, if there was a biotoxin on that thing yesterday?
That's like
they still don't know.
That'd be a
anybody
serious
do
problem. Oh my God!
Any forensic examination on it?
Crazy.
I mean, this thing was flown into the sand.
Right.
And people should be up in arms. I really mean it.
I never actually seen like in person. I've seen them. Obviously, I've seen them on television, and I've seen them on the internet. But
well, we know the one that the occupant on 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Remember about 3 years ago, he allowed the thing to crash land in Iran.
It's crazy.
I don't know if you remember that.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was one of our military drones. Look it up. Google it up.
I'm going to check it out.
By the way, I have one other thing, and you're going to be shocked. You're getting this. This is legitimate.
Okay.
Okay. I know you had so-called Bubba on a few calls ago.
Right.
Guess who Chelsea's father is? Really?
I heard about that. Is that true?
Webb Hubble.
I heard about that.
Yes.
I believe it. I mean, he comes.
Hubble.
Wow. That's statistically significant.
He was in the Clinton White House back in the 90s. He's the guy. Remember, he was assaulted, tied up, and so they found him in a house and they castrated him or something. Yeah, check this out. The Clintons are the most.
I tell you, man. I don't know where we
people.
get. My brother, I don't know where we get these leaders from. I really don't.
Oh, by the way, we have one other thing. You know about Clinton's server and all this going from here to there, ending up in the bathroom.
Right.
And now it's in New Jersey. They allegedly found it, which is neither here nor there.
It's unbelievable.
Uma Abedin, Mr. Wiener's wife, had access also. By the way, do you know her parents are linked in with the Muslim Brotherhood?
Yeah, absolutely. It's
How the hell was she allowed in the State Department?
You're right. I agree with you. It's just it's unconscionable, all the stuff that's gone on. So what do you think about Donald Trump? You got to pump the Trump?
See, this is all pass interference stuff with him. I have something I can tell. Well,
I like Donald Trump. You know, please don't knock Donald Trump. I like him.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy. He's trying to help the country. You know, people could, you know, you could like anybody. Nobody's perfect, but at least the guy's got the cojones to stand up for what he believes in, and he loves this country. You know.
And by the way, there was a caller on before that was knocking Ronald Reagan on the air.
Right? Yeah, I couldn't understand that.
Now Ronald Reagan signed that bill in the whole with the it was a handshake deal with the Democrats in Congress at the time.
Right.
That they were going to close the border.
Right.
Okay, and they screwed him.
Wow.
On it. Okay, before all the stuff.
Well,
don't forget the.
Tommy, thank you for the call, man.
God bless you. Be well, and I'll speak to you next week.
Absolutely. God bless you. 800-848-9222. I'm gonna kick to Lisa in New Jersey. She's gonna. You know, I had a rough time. with Rick. She said she has a song. I want to get.
Yes. Hi.
Make me feel good tonight.
How
Lisa.
are you? What?
Make me feel good tonight. Sing a nice song.
Yes. Frankie, happy 80th.
Yeah, thank you. Wow, you knew that, huh?
Yes, and many more. Okay, here's the song
Wow, I'm
for you.
impressed.
Okay, Frankie. Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
Frankie Russo, the gods of radio gave you to us. Thanks for all your laughs, straight talk and political stuff. If Martians came down to our planet today, they would only ask, why isn't Frankie on every day? Happy 80th, Frankie. We love you.
Wow, God bless you. Thank you for the call. You made my night.
Frankie, well, who's your favorite actor?
I got a few. I like Christian Bale.
Very good.
I like what's his name?
You like Sean Penn? What's so funny?
Well, you know, he has his political beliefs, but he's a good actor.
I know.
It's the same thing like Matt Damon. Matt Damon, I love him in Bourne, but
Okay.
he has his political beliefs, which I don't agree with.
Did you ever see the movie The Freshman with Marlon Brando?
Yeah, I heard it. I saw parts of it. I didn't see the whole thing.
Oh, please watch the whole thing. It's a great movie.
I sure will. Lisa, thank you for the...
Okay, have a great week. We'll talk next week. Bye.
God bless you. Thank you. You made my night. Thank you for... Thank you, Lisa. I just want everybody to know I never met this lady. And, you know, God bless her. She calls up and she does these beautiful songs. It makes me feel good. You know, we're in rough times. And, you know, my man Rick, my brother Rick, he made me... I felt terrible. But anyway, we're going to go to Romano in Chicago. What's poppin', Romano?
Hey, Frankie, how you doing tonight?
Good, my brother. I'm under 10. How you doing, man?
I'm going to make it brief. I want to know, I know you keep up with current events and all the rest. Where the hell is Barack Hussein Obama?
I don't know, man. He's from Chicago. He's from your hometown, bro.
Last I heard, he was in Alaska shooting a reality TV show.
I heard about that one.
While hell is breaking loose.
He's losing it. I tell you, this guy, I think he's going to have to leave. Once this economy implodes, he's going to leave. I really believe that.
Yeah, let me ask you this. If you hired a person to be the Secretary of State and she had her own private email server and she wouldn't, and then they asked her to turn over the emails and she wouldn't do it, wouldn't you be out front and center saying, hey, you, Hillary, now, emails, here. You know,
my brother,
where is Obama?
That's a great, yo, that is an unbelievable point you just made. Yeah. Everybody, what, is this a co-presidency? Right? I mean, what's going on? Why aren't people saying, what about the president? Isn't he responsible? He appointed her. He attached the Clinton Foundation to the State Department.
Yep.
And it's all coming out that the State Department was doing the Clinton Foundation's bidding anyway.
Wake up!
It's like this. Whatever Hillary was doing, Obama is responsible for it. He's
the president.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, come on.
Yep.
The buck stops with the president. No.
I want to say something to your friend Rick there. Rick, hang in there. In about another 12 to 16 months, Obama, or maybe even hopefully a shorter period of time.
I think he's going to leave.
Obama's going to be out, and we're going to be pumping the Trump. Trump's going to go in there. He's going to tell what's going on. He's not going to ask
pump the Trump. Hey, Romano, thank you for the call, man.
You got it, man.
God bless you. 800-848-9222. We're going to pump the Trump.
Donald Trump, all right? Hey, pump the Trump, pump the Trump, pump the Trump. Pump the Trump, pump the Trump, pump the trunk.
Yo, Donald Trump, it is what it is. You can love him or hate him, but the game is all his. Critics say
I wish we
he's
had another
not
hour.
presidential, but he's got the skills we all find essential. Cause man, our
Why can't we have
business
another
is bruised and
hour?
busted. Our currency's weak, these
Oh,
things can't
man.
be trusted. Our allies are mad, enemies locked and loaded. Don't be misinformed when it's your time for voting.
Wake up! Pump the trunk, pump the trunk, pump the trunk. Wake up! Pump the trunk, pump the trunk, pump the trunk.
You're fired. You're fired. That's Pump the Trump, baby! 800-848-9222. You gotta join America's team
Welcome to the
with
board.
77 WABC's Love Me Hate Me Kid from Brooklyn, Frankie Russo. I'm clicking to Paul Revere. I'm going with Paulie Revere. He's my Twitter buddy. I never met the cat. What's going on, Paulie?
Frankie, how you doing?
What's up, my brother? Thank you for the call.
All right, man. I want to call out the traitor senators.
Go ahead, my brother. You name them.
The traitor senators, the ones that are risking New York for getting nuked.
Go ahead, my brother. Name them. Name those traitors.
Tammy Baldwin, Wisconsin. Barbara Boxer, California. Sherrod Brown, Ohio. Tom Carper, Delaware. Bob Casey Jr., Pennsylvania. Chris Coons, Delaware. Joe Donnelly, Indiana. Dick Durbin. Oh, Little Dick Durbin, Illinois.
Oh.
Diane Feinstein, California. Al Franken, Minnesota. Kirsten Gillibrand, New York. Martin Heinrich, New Mexico. Maisie Hirano, Hawaii. Tim Kaine, Virginia. Amy Klobach, Minnesota. Angus King, Maine. Patrick Leah, Vermont. Eddie Markey, Massachusetts. Claire McCaskill, Missouri. Jeff Merkel, Oregon. Barbie McCaskill, Maryland. Chris Murphy, Connecticut. Patty Murray, Washington. Bill Nelson, Florida. Jack Reed, Rhode Island. Harry Reid, Nevada. Bernie Sanders, Vermont.
Oh.
Yeah, Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders. Brian Schatz, Hawaii. Gene Shaheen, New Hampshire. Debbie Stabenow, Michigan. John Tester,
Don Tester.
Yeah, John Tester. Tom Udall, New Mexico. Elizabeth Warren, Massachusetts.
Oh.
Sheldon Whitehouse, Rhode Island. These are the 34 traitors that want New York to get nuked.
How they could vote for this deal when Chris Wallace a couple of weeks ago questions Barrasso and tells him, Senator Barrasso says to him, you know something, kid? I'm paraphrasing it. The centrifuges, W sanctioned Iran up the wazoo. I'm paraphrasing. The centrifuges were in the hundreds, and now it's in the thousands. Sanctions don't work. But what does that tell us?
That's
that
right.
we are with whack jobs. They're gonna starve their people. They're gonna put all their money into these weapons of mass destruction, and now we're giving them more money.
That's right, my brother. This is a ridiculous deal.
Ridiculous. Hey, Paul Revere, thank you for the call, man. God bless you.
You got it, brother.
God bless you. And God bless this great nation. We got 3 minutes left. If I don't get to you, stay on the air and we'll talk later. I'll talk to you offline. Okay, so please. I'm sorry, I only got an hour. I wish I had more time. I'm going to go to Joyce and see if I can get Julie. This is the Frankie Russo Show. What's up, Joyce? Go quick.
Frankie, what do you think of this money laundering?
Unbelievable, unconscionable. Money laundering for terror.
Do you think there's an involvement there, indirectly or directly, with the, all these groups, these terrorist groups?
Do I think who's involved?
All the terrorist groups, the Islamic Jihad.
Who's this? Who?
With the money laundering.
Well, I've already said that the 650 Fifth Avenue case was money laundering. The Holy Land Foundation trial, the Obama administration dropped the charges. That's the biggest money laundering scheme in this country's history.
It is unbelievable. I was in the bank the other day to pay a bill, and they said they're not accepting my cash. They know me. I said, what? You're not accepting my cash? You know who I am? They said, I said, what can I get to you? They said you have to have a check or a money order. So finally, I said, look, I have the cash now. Let me pay. So they agreed. So what do you think of this? Shouldn't they have a building with all the banks to to just accept cash? I mean, where are we going with? We're not
I
accepting
agree with you.
cash
It's getting
here.
crazy. Absolutely.
Something needs to be done. I mean, we need to get a building to put the banks in, and it will be a cash bank. Go in there, take cash. We have to hold on to some of this cash.
Joyce, thank you for the call. I got like a minute left. I just want to get one more person on the air. 800. We're going to kick to Julie in New Jersey. We're winding out of here. What's going on, Julie?
Okay, Frankie, listen. The Democrat Party that voted for the Iran deal, they're in line with the Iran government, the Iran mullahs. That means the Democrat Party, therefore, believes in death to Israel, wipe Israel off the map.
Very bad.
And
unbelievable.
Death to America. This is the anti-Semitic, anti-Israel Democrat Party, and the GOP candidates better start accusing them of this.
Islamo-Nazis. I got to go. Thank you for the call. This is the Frankie Russo Show. You can't keep up with this. Stay on the air. Stay on the line. I'm gonna take the calls. You can't keep up with this. You can't. No way. I'll see you in the future.
Broadcasting from the Nouveau Fat Loss Studios. WBLJ HD3, New York. The legendary 77 WABC. New York. A Cumulus station. News now.
Defiant County Clerk, U.S. Open shocker. I'm Barbara Cusack. A Kentucky County Clerk is standing her ground after being jailed on